What up, Americans, Europeans, Asians, Spanish, Koreans, Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Dominicans, everybody, what's up? It's your boy, the Lone Wolf Grim, for another episode of the Grimcast podcast. And with me is your boy, you gotta say it twice just because it's just so nice. TJ Jumpman, what's up, man? Oh man, what's up, bro? How is the life of your friendly neighborhood Army veteran?
It's all good right now.
You ain't have to bust nobody ass, right? Cool. Your PTSD ain't kicking in, huh?
Nope.
Cool. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, man.
Yep.
It is mental health. Men's Mental Health
It is
Awareness.
serious. Take your mental health serious. Counseling, whatever. Don't think it makes you less of a man. Whenever you can process it, work out, meditate, yoga. Even if you don't want to do counseling, yoga, working out, hanging out with your friends, find something to do, outlet.
Man,
Men's mental health.
Man, look, even if it gets to the point where you gotta talk that shit out, man, you talk that shit out, man.
Right.
It's all good. It doesn't make you weak to talk out what's wrong, bro. We're human. We're not fucking machines, alright? We're going to go through shit just like women do, just like kids do, just like animals do. You know, so, hey, if you get to that point to where your mental is really fucking with you, please, for the love of God, go talk to somebody. If you can't talk to your therapist, go to your barber. Talk to your barber. If you can't talk to your barber, talk to your parents. If you can't talk to your parents, talk to somebody that's close to you, that understands and feels and knows what it's like to go through what it is. You feel me?
Right.
You know, I get the whole motion of, as men, we gotta be tough. As men, we gotta be strong. Yeah, that's good. But
yeah, but in the same token, if you really break that down, being tough is knowing how to process your emotions in a healthy way.
Right.
Don't bottle them up till it turns into a blow up or till you're ready to hurt yourself. That's part of being a man. Strong. I'm strong enough to say I'm mentally messed up right now and I need to go get help. There's nothing wrong with that. Right. That's being strong. That is being a man. Yeah. Even if you sit in that counseling crap and you cry, that's you being a man. Deal with it, now you can get back to what you gotta do. Or there needs to be a continuous thing, set up once a week and get it done once a week until you feel like you're ready to stop doing it.
Man, this whole month is a shitty month for me, bro. Honestly, the whole month of June is a shitty fucking month for me. It's like, man, since what? A little bit after 2016, after I graduated, nigga, I lost 3 people that was close to me in 2016. You know, 3 people that was, close to me. 2 of them were like brothers, like real brothers. But there was another one who was real close to me because I went to middle school with this man, And one of them, he died around this time, a few months before that. Because I was set to graduate before he passed. Man, my little nigga, man, that shit fucked me up. And I processed it and I dealt with it because it was kind of like more like a it was like a Final Destination ordeal. The story was my nigga drowned. They found his body washed up on Sycamore Creek in Fort Worth. On some real Final Destination shit. Like, they couldn't find no harm done. No foul play, so it was just one of those freak accidents type of ordeals. You feel me? So yeah, for a minute it fucked me up and I just couldn't refuse the fucking, the later shit, but at some point I have to get over this shit. I have to accept it and talk the shit out. Yeah, it hurts to talk about, but I just kind of remember all the good things because we never really had no bad memories together, bro. Like, as long as I know my little nigga from the time I met him back my sophomore year, up until he passed away, my senior year, bro. Cause we always had good memories. We was both wrestling fans, nigga. You know, that was my dog, bro. That was my little oops, nigga. That was my little bro. So, you know, yeah, at some point that shit bothered me a lot. But I ended up getting over it though, and I ended up healing it from the proper way. I still reminisce on it. That's gonna always happen. I feel like people don't understand that part about grieving. Like, you're gonna reminisce. Like, and reminiscing is not like just, it'll hit you at like random moments. From a favorite song to a favorite TV show. Hell, even a favorite food y'all like to eat together. Let's say y'all two like to eat pizza together. You know, every Friday, y'all go out for pizza. Shit, nigga, they pass on, bro. You know, you ain't never gonna get those Fridays. Then they just gonna be one random Friday. You cruising past the pizza place y'all go through. Y'all used to kick it at. And then you'll start reminiscing. And I'll tear up a little bit. On some real shit, I'll tear up a little bit. I'll tear up, I'll wipe my face, and I'm like, alright, man. Time to get back to it. That's why I go outside in the morning. I do all my crying at like 6 in the morning. I do all my crying at like 6 in the morning. It might not be a lot of tears, but shit, nigga, I get it out. Goddamn it. I wipe my face, goddamn. I look myself in the mirror. Shit, nigga, you got this, nigga. You strong. Keep breathing, nigga. Keep believing in yourself, nigga. You got this every day. You know, sometimes you gotta instill that. You gotta instill that shit in you. And if ain't nobody gonna instill it in you, bro, you gonna fuck yourself up. You gotta have that in you, man. Like, no matter who you lose, you know, we understand it's gonna be tough. I understand that shit hard, but man, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta be like, I got this, nigga. I'm good. I'm strong. I got this. Even if you don't got it for that brief moment, you feel like you finna just everything finna fall apart. My nigga, if you tell yourself that shit and just let that shit sit in your brain, my nigga, man, look, bro, I'm telling you will really start to help develop your mental health a lot more. You know, sometimes you gotta instill that self-confidence, that self-esteem in you. Some days, I ain't gonna lie, some days, you know, I feel like I ain't doing enough. As a son, as a brother, you know, hell, even as a boyfriend, nigga, I feel like I won't be doing enough. I was like, man, I feel like I'm failing in life. And, you know, my people constantly reassure me like, nigga, you ain't failing. You know, you're at that little patch in life. But, bro, you done made it. You done had a lot of patches in life, nigga. There's a lot of patches your ass done had in life. And look how far you got. Everything I said I was going to do, I've done it. You know, there's nothing I've never said I wasn't going to do something and I didn't do it. Other than go to the NFL. But I was a kid at that point. I let that shit die as I got older in high school. So, you know, that shit don't really count. But everything outside after when I graduated, everything I said I was going to do, I fucking done it. Now, did I finish it out? Nah. Because I saw where it was leading my mental health towards. And I chose my mental health over anything else. You know, I chose my mental health over going to school the first time, getting a chemistry degree. I chose my mental health over that. I chose my mental health over the Army. You know, yeah, I could have stayed in and did what they told me to do. But I saw what I was losing, and I didn't like what I was losing. I was losing a big part of me. You know, I was losing a big part of me that mattered most to me. And that was my heart. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You can call me dumbass. You can call me retarded. You can call me whatever you want. But you would never be able to say Antonio Javon Crossley Jr. doesn't have a heart. Because I have looked out for so many people in my life. So many people that done me wrong, done kicked me to the curb, just left me side. But hey, bro, look, I'm still here. You know, y'all thought I would fail. Y'all thought I needed y'all. Bitch, I didn't need y'all. I didn't need a single one of y'all motherfuckers that just thought that, oh, if I cut him off, he gonna fail without me. Shit, whatever. And just keep that same energy. That's how I look at it. Like, you could at least, like, if you would have been honest with me, like I be honest with everybody else, I feel like a lot of these upcoming altercations that I know I'm finna have, that I can already feel tension because I just like the way you did me. Like, bitch, we're both grown ass adults. If there was something that was an issue, you could have told me directly. You got my phone number, you got me on Messenger, whatever. But you just blocked me and just didn't say a word. Okay, cool. Especially after you was like, hey, if you ever need something, I'm always help you. And then you just up and block me. That's why I don't like asking for help. I hate that shit. Don't say you're gonna help me and I can rely on you anytime. And then when I do have to rely on you, you just like, nah. And you just up and block me. You can, even if you would have told me that, I would have been, I'll figure it out. Appreciate it though.
Yeah, fine.
You know, I'm not going to trip. If I care about you and I know you can't do it, I'm not going to trip. You can always tell me no, but I ain't got it. Okay, that's fine. Shit, how you doing? How you doing otherwise? What's up in life? But hey, man, that's just how it be. You know, I got my circle. You know, I got people. I done. At this point, bro, I done developed my circle now. The people who I said I'm bringing with me, I'm bringing them with me.
I feel like people always want to have big circles to prove that they own and stuff, but like half the people ain't gonna be messing with you for real. They coming along because they know you can do something for them, or you carry a certain image with yourself. So they trying to attach on. You can't take everybody with you though.
Right.
Circle gotta be small with people who actually try to go and actually be supportive, even if they can't go.
Right.
But that's time for another time.
Facts. So, bro, that was out on World Star Hip Hop. There was this dude in Georgia, right?
World Star.
Yeah, this is a World Star like shit.
World Star Special Edition.
In a great state of Georgia. I love it. I love Georgia. In the great state of fucking Georgia, baby. A woman, 3 dumbass kids. 15, 16, and 18. All decided to break into another man's house at 4 in the morning. Yeah, 4 in the morning. Nigga. First of all, ain't nobody coming at my house at 4 in the morning on a friendly fucking visit. First and foremost. At 4 in the morning, bitch, I'm asleep. The house is on lockdown, the lights are off. At 4 in the fucking morning.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because my thing is, these parents are mad that they lost their kids. I get it. But at the same time, what were your kids doing? And go ahead and state the ages for these kids one time.
15, 16, and 18, bro.
So what was a 15-year-old, a 6-year-old? I get maybe an 18-year-old. They're legally an adult. What was a 15 and a 6-year-old doing out at what time? 4 in the morning. Right here in the folks' house. Where your parents at? Where you at? You here now to sue and get some pay. You here to sue and get some pay, but where was you when your kid was creeping in folks' houses like this was a video game? They thought they was just gonna run off with some kids, free and clear.
So why?
Just run off into the moonlight with somebody's hard-earned stuff. Like people won't put holes in you behind their hard-earned stuff, which in this particular state they have a right to do.
So why do she want to sue? You might want to yourself, well, Wolf Graham and TJ, why she want to sue? Well, These niggas decide to shoot in my man's house. And you know what he did? He returned fire. And you know what happened? Can you repeat the ages for me, please?
Man, 15, 16, and 18.
Gone. Dead. Dust. Finished. Finito.
Some people don't complain, man, about their stuff. People got families, kids, whatever they got their stuff.
Here, I'm
valuables.
gonna put it to you like this in the most Texan way possible. If you ask me, do I value my valuables over another person's life? I'm going to tell you straight up, nigga, I value my valuables over your life. What are you talking about? You don't have to be worried about my valuables. Bitch, I'm worried about my fucking valuables. So I'm going to kill you behind my valuables. If you feel like taking them, if you feel like taking it, you will likely die for this shit. Either that or I'm gonna bust you in your ass.
All the times, bro. A lot of people got guns and they train.
But you know what? I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna start warning niggas from here on because I feel like killing niggas ain't doing it for these niggas. Niggas know you can die. How about this? You break into my house, I'ma fuck you. How about that? I'ma fuck you. I'ma hog tie you and I'ma fuck you. And I'ma send you on your way. How about that? You break into my house, your mammy can't save you. I'ma tie your ass up, I'ma fuck your ass, and I'ma send you on your way. Yeah. I feel like niggas need to start telling motherfuckers that. You breaking my house, you liable to get raped. I'm pretty sure niggas ain't gonna break into their house no more. Ain't gonna break into no more houses.
They might. I'm like, they risk dying, so at least you'll still be alive if somebody rapes you. I'm like, niggas will risk whole death. Niggas are goofballs out here. That's the way I see it. Niggas are goofballs, and these parents need to start being more accountable. But this soft parenting crap, which we're gonna get into on another podcast, this soft parenting crap is why kids like this die.
And you know, it's one thing. I feel like dying is a lot more acceptable than a motherfucker taking your man. I'm sorry.
Not at that age. Because now your dumb ass just fucked up your life, your parents is traumatized, all that. Because y'all want to be running out there young.
Yeah, or would it be, but think about it. If them two kids would have got raped, my nigga, cuz going to jail. The old ass nigga, dude's going to jail for statutory rape first and foremost. He's going to fucking jail. He's going to jail. They're underage. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to fucking jail. The 18-year-old, they might let him in. But the 15, 16-year-old, you're going to fucking jail. But on the 15,
for what?
But on the 15, 16-year-old, that's a lot of therapy, nigga. That's a lot of therapy.
Ain't no room for death. This is Texas, bro.
Well, that was Georgia. That was
Georgia. So?
Shit, even in Texas. Shit, you probably
what's the gun laws in Georgia?
The same as Texas. Georgia's a red state, bro. Georgia's a red state.
What you gonna do?
I think all the southern states are mostly red states. They're all red states.
These fools had guns. They rolling around with this 18-year-old. They chilling. They big willing chilling, riding around. Running up in folks' house, shooting at folks. What you think was gonna happen to them? Folks is gonna be like, oh, wait, make it? Nah.
Man, you can have my shit. Go ahead, take everything. All my hard-earned values. Take it all. Fuck no, bitch. You finna die. You finna die.
I can see it. Maybe, they heard Buddy coming. They took off running.
And he shot at him. Yeah, that's
they
different.
shot at gang.
But yeah,
they have proof that they shot him.
Right.
They got the ballistics already, buddy. There was more than one weapon fired.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the residents. So, I mean, the parents are, I'm sorry, you guys are dumb as hell.
Yeah.
You're dumb as hell. Next time, maybe you wonder where the fuck your kid is at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. And then maybe you won't have to worry about this. But this, to me, just seems like a money grab thing. Which is pretty shitty off your kid.
They're not grabbing shit. They're not grabbing
you'd be surprised, nigga, how many of these motherfuckers will get this shit settled.
But
and then everybody's outraged.
Once they see what the fuck happened,
especially because they probably some poor little white kids.
They're black.
Oh, yeah, no, you good.
All 3 of them black. That's what I'm saying. Once they see the court case, man, they gonna throw, man, get the fuck out. You ain't paying shit. Quarter game.
Right up in this man's house.
I be telling people, y'all like, oh, we can't monitor your kids. Like, yeah, the fuck you can. That just
Where the fuck, how do you not know where your kids at 4 o'clock in the morning?
At 4 in the morning? At 4 in the morning. I guarantee
I thought my daughter tried to sneak out the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. Set your shit up. As soon as she opened her fucking window, she didn't even know we had the bitches on there.
Yeah, got your dumb ass. Shut the fucking window, goofy.
Literally. Caught her literally halfway out the window.
Come on back in the house, man. Come on back in the house. Come on back in the house, man.
What you mean you can't? No, y'all just lazy.
Literally lazy as fuck. Just
Y'all
lazy.
just
That's
got the
lazy
kids
parenting.
because y'all horny in your motherfucking pussy and you dick. You don't know how to rap your shit. And then you got these kids and you don't know how to do nothing with them. So you lazy parent. You just co-pilot parent. You just put it on autopilot and just let it be.
And you wonder,
Oh no, don't do that.
and you wonder why little Timmy had BS.
Oh, he was supposed to be home an hour ago. No, do you go out and look for him? Nah, hell no.
Nigga, what?
I seen it in my own face when I was growing up. Hella parents. Oh yeah, he's supposed to be back at the house by now.
But
Is he back at the house? Nope.
my pops did not play that shit, boy. Neither him or my mama did play that shit. They was like, before y'all ass do anything, bring your goofy ass back to this fucking house. Nigga, I did that shit one time, nigga. I stayed out a little bit too late. Nigga, man, I got my ass whooped for that shit. And I was only out for like 30 minutes later. I
People
was
like, oh no, what? I get don't be beating your kid outside the head. Make sure you keep it straight to booty or whatever. What's up?
that's probably shame. I got you, bro. Come on in.
What up?
Ain't shit. We're just in the middle of a podcast, per se.
A debate?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, my thing is a lot of these parents be doing this soft parenting crap. Don't even be knowing these kids at. They just letting them wander the streets, and then something like this happen to them. You see, now you got 3 kids gone, and somebody parent trying to sue them because they ran up in somebody's house and got killed. They shot at this man in his crib. What you mean? Why are we suing this man? For what? In a state where it's legal to pop fools if they run in your crib. What you mean?
Thank you, bro. Alright, man, no problem.
Right in Atlanta, what is wrong with you? You tripping.
Sit down.
You tripping. I don't care what you say. It's soft ass parents, you gotta stop. Find out where your kids are. They ain't come home, get your ass in your crib and go look for them. The fuck? Know who these kids' friends is.
Literally. Like, there's no reason why.
My ex-stepdaughter, I literally, she couldn't go nowhere. Oh, can I go to this person's house? Who's that? I said, oh yeah, I need to meet their parents.
All that. I need
to talk to them on the phone. I need address and all that.
All that. Every last
Literally,
thing.
I'm getting address. And if my kid don't answer past a decent amount of time, I'm right there.
Facts.
Right? She knew better. On volume.
I need that.
Turn your notification down, but put your ringer on. Oh, I don't want to hear my notification. I'm like, dude, your notification and your ringer, they used to kill me.
Two different things.
They're 2 different things. Put your phone up. You better pick up. I be telling them like this. If you didn't see them porn, I don't care who else you think you have. You see these cases with the sexual thing, they got the little kids grabbing, they got the kids grabbing the other kids and taking them.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that.
They got the mama taking the kids.
Oh.
No. If you didn't see that crap come straight out of the thing that everybody else drinking out of, or whatever have you, or you didn't see it get poured directly, don't drink out of it. No, I don't want that. Make sure your water bottle cap, break, all that. I don't want to play none of that. Like, y'all be lazy parenting. Get your kids right. Teach them how to not be doing stuff like that. You might die if you trying to break into somebody's house because you trying to be cool with your friends. I'm just letting you know, man.
You can do it if you want to.
And then if you get away with it and I find out about it, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to probably call the cops.
And I'm
going to tell you going to jail.
Yeah, you going to jail.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
The white ones.
You going to jail, Prince.
Like,
Right here, Officer Bradley.
That, literally.
Going to jail.
Right here, Officer Bradley. Like, I'm gonna probably do that to you.
So I'm not snitching. That's
something.
passing along valuable information.
Yeah. You need to learn you a valuable lesson because
Criminal.
You think shit is sweet out here.
Criminal.
What is wrong with you?
I damn sure didn't raise you that way.
Now I'm gonna be doing that shit.
That's why.
That's another reason y'all need to start controlling these kids' music preferences. I don't think that little nigga needs to be listening to Aha and King Von when they 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you want to wonder if they start acting like little YNs. You ain't gotta have them listen to straight Christian music, but regulate what they be listening to. Listen to your music on your own time when the kids ain't around or your own headphones where they can't hear it. People be bumping the shit. Oh, I want to bump it while I clean my house. Man, put your fucking headphones on. Literally, kids are fucking sponges. They think that shit's cool, bro. Then they want to start running around acting goofballish out here. A lot of kids do that shit. They start feeling their favorite rapper, and they're like, oh yeah, you talking about robbing skin, and then they start trying to rob and skin with their little friends, and that's how little niggas like this get killed. You know, when they get old enough and they're able to listen to you, then you sit them down and you explain to them that this is music and this is freaking real life. This is not the music video where, oh yeah, he got shot for running in that boy's house and then he got up after the cut was seen and then he wiped the fake blood off and then they went to have dinner and celebrate that the music video was finished. No! Try that shit in real life and when you get shot, it ain't no fake blood. It's your blood coming out your body. But until they can understand that, they don't need to be 5, 6, 7 hearing Sexy Reds and motherfuckers talking about shake that ass for me or motherfuckers talking about bye, rob that nigga shop, pulling up back door, drop 3 in your hat type shit. Y'all should listen to that.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. If my kid is 8, 9, and I see y'all little 8, 9-year-olds, talk about some throw that ass bitch or slide up on your my kid is not hanging out with your kid.
Nope.
Fuck your kids.
Yeah, my kids is not gonna be hanging out with us.
Hell no. Fuck you and your kids.
I'm gonna be all up on their friends' social media. But that's another thing. I had all her friends' social media.
Nigga, my kids ain't get social media until they in fucking
I knew who they were.
Until they in high school. Nigga.
I knew who they were.
I'll keep them away from that social media.
No, Taliana could only have social media. Taliana was only allowed, my youngest stepdaughter was only allowed to have social media when she turned 14, and she could only have Facebook. And we made it to where she could only follow the family. Literally.
Yeah. She
couldn't even talk to nobody else. It was restricted.
Right.
It was only made for the family. We got the Facebook Kids version. There's one of those. That's what I'm saying. Look into stuff. Get your phone and type in, and then it shows you Facebook Lite, Facebook Kids, and then you could do so much more with that shit. They can only contact y'all. Straight, whoever you have designated, these are the friends you can have. You can even max the friends to 20 people or 10 people, or this, your auntie, your uncle, blah, blah, whatever.
Yeah.
Your cousins, whatever. They can look at certain videos. It regulates what kind of videos they're seeing and all that. Like, they have these tools. You guys just aren't using them. Just like the whole excuse, now people are suing the freaking video game companies because, oh, my kid's on the video game all day. Dude, I can literally get on my Xbox right now and show you where it says parental controls. It has a time you can turn that bitch off, how long they can play it, all that. What kind of games they can play on it, all that. I don't want to hear it. You guys are just lazy parents.
Call parental controls.
You guys are helicopter parenting. You're like, oh my God, this kid's always not doing nothing. They're always, here, give him this Xbox. Here, that's something to do. You guys are helicopter parenting. You guys are, not helicopter parenting, because helicopter parenting is where they consider you really over your kids, which more people need to do.
Micromanage, not micromanage.
No, helicopter parenting is where you hover over your kids.
Yeah.
That's what that's considered. So it's like you're really watching them.
Right.
So I actually mistake that, because what I mean is you're using shit to like let them
as a
distract them. You're like, here, you're doing autopilot parenting. That's what I would say. You're literally over here, and you're letting them play for hours. Hell no.
I'm a helicopter parent. Fuck that. I'll be a helicopter parent. My parent. See, here's the thing. My parents.
Until you're old enough to let off the reins.
Right.
Like, y'all need to look at how nature goes.
Facts. My parents were
gorillas, look at them. They on them kids' ass. They on them motherfucking gorillas' ass. Get your ass over here. I told you, they snatch them up.
Facts.
You see how it is. They on their ass until they slowly get older and they start learning and they loosen the reins. But they still be parenting them.
Right.
Look at birds. They don't let the motherfucking bird go until it can actually fly. They're right there. Like, hey, I gotta feed you. I gotta take care of you. I'm over you. Be over your kid. Don't just say, oh, I got horny, I had a kid, and oh shit. Damn, here, little nigga. Here's some Skittles. Shut up. Stop crying. Here's some chips. Niggas 2 to 3 years old eating McDonald's and chips and bullshit because you don't want to go home and actually cook a meal. You're over here trying to use this too. I'm tired. Man, half y'all women. Let me get on another topic because half y'all women. Half y'all women don't even work jobs to be talking about you tired.
Say it. Y'all be sitting on y'all ass, bro. Y'all be sitting on y'all ass.
Don't get it wrong. I know hella go getting women.
Facts.
Got businesses and all that.
Facts.
But there's a majority of women, they ain't got no job. They home all day.
I can make 5 hard women.
You had these kids. Stop having kids when you got ready to have kids. And then you having kids with goofballs. One of my homegirls just told me, oh, my baby daddy wasn't even my type. That dick is something else, ain't it? And you laugh at that, but that's goofy. You literally stuck with kids that this nigga ain't gonna help you take care of because you felt you got dignitized. That's wild. That's wild. You sound like you have no emotional intelligence. You have no sexual discipline. Like, you wilding. She said the shit like it was a joke, and I'm like,
I'm gonna tell you.
If I was in the single world, I would never date you just based off of that sentence you just told me.
I'm gonna tell
you would have been a no contestant.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a cousin right now who's 30 with 5 kids. And guess how many baby daddies she got?
5.
1, nigga.
Oh, yes.
1. She got 1 baby daddy. All her kids got the same fucking daddy. Good. That's a fucking parent right there. All you motherfuckers be having 5 kids by 5 different niggas. Look here. And say,
well, my thing is, I get maybe 1. I get you have a kid with a nigga. Nigga acted like he was with the shit till the kid came, then he flaked on you. I get that. Listen to this. I get that.
I can get 2.
No, that's what I'm saying. I give you 1 or 2. I get that.
2 at the most.
But when you keep repeatedly having kids, girl, how long were you with this nigga? And then you find out, oh, y'all were only together 5 months. Why were you thinking that was good enough time to say, oh, yeah, nigga, you can keep beat all up in raw dog and have to kill you? Have more values on yourselves.
You lack self-esteem.
Make these niggas work for that shit.
You lack
self-esteem. Because that shit, if niggas get in a relationship for you for sex, and then the niggas get mad after 2-3 months in because y'all haven't had sex, really, I'm going to let you know this. That's not the nigga for you. Because that's not what we should be worried about. In the first couple months, what should we really be worried about in a relationship? Getting to know each other. Why do I need to fuck you to get to know who you are as a person in these first 3 months? You, especially at our age, I'm already 30. He's going into his 30s. He's about to enter his 30s in a few years. Like, my thing is, you've lived a whole life. You've done things, you've experienced things. I don't know your story. I don't know anything about you. Dates, getting to know you, that's what should be happening in the first few months. Get to know somebody. Take time to know somebody. Remove sex from the equation. Because this is what I'm saying. People always start having sex right away. And then when they remove sex from the equation or they get tired of the sex and they open their eyes from being dickmatized or pussymatized, they realize they don't actually like this motherfucker sitting next to them. Or that not even that they don't like them, they're cool as a person, but they don't have nothing in common with this person and they're not relationship compatible at all. But they looked good, so bang bang, we fucked. We kind of caught feelings because the sex was good. Now we're gonna try to be in this relationship. We're not really compatible. Your emotional intelligence is here, mine's here, yours is here, or there's so many other factors where we're not compatible for each other, and now we realize it. Oh shit! Most times after a kid, Most times after a while, peak. I'm 4 months pregnant. Oh shit! Bing bing. Oh damn.
You know what's crazy?
Like, it's crazy.
You know the thing.
I'm 30, about to be 34 next month. Don't have no kids.
You know what's the thing, bro? It's like this, right? Sometimes a relationship that's not compatible can be compatible. If you're just willing to work through it. Like, a relationship that's not compatible, it can be compatible.
I don't think so.
It can.
I don't really.
Because it's like this, right?
I'm going to tell you why.
Because it's all come down to, it's like, and I learned this shit from my conflict and negotiation class, right? It all comes down to what I'm willing to accept and what I'm willing to not accept. There's different things that you can willing to accept to something that you're willing to not accept. Because it's like this, right?
I've heard this before. I've heard this whole scenario before.
Because it's like this, right? Let's say if I'm going out, right, and the girl I'm talking to, right, we could have two different habits, right? She probably like to drink. I don't like to drink. But I'm not going to hinder you from drinking. I'm not going to stop. There's things
I get where you're going.
There's things that go that you, but let's also say when she gets drunk, she likes to cheat. No, fuck that. Absolutely not.
My thing is,
it's all about.
When I talk about compatibility, you gotta have compatibility. Even look at the Bible. When Eve was made, she was made directly from Adam.
Right.
She was literally patterned after him. Now, I'm not saying that you have to find someone who's exactly like you. But my thing is, when it comes to compatibility, is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about on a more deeper level than, oh, you don't like this drink, or I like this music, you don't like this music. I'm talking about, how do you think emotionally? If you have someone that's way down here emotionally, and you're trying to get in a relationship with them, do you really want to spend the next 5-6 years trying to bring them up to your emotional intelligence? No. You're going to be, but listen to this, you're going to probably have a lot of arguments because they don't view things like, you're going to spend most of your time arguing. You need to find someone who's on your level emotionally. This is why I said dating in your rank. People date people because they look fucking good. Yeah. They do not date people because they have the same mind as them. They don't date them because they have similar interests. Like, if you're an entrepreneur, why would you go date a fucking girl who sits on her ass all the time and has no idea how to get money? She can't even tell you how to go get money. She can't even formulate a good plan to where you're, as the entrepreneur mind, would be like, okay, that's, hell yeah, let's do that. Why would you do that? You're going to waste your time. In a relationship, the point is not to relate your time. What did God put them together for? He put them together to be over the land, to rule dominion over the animals. That's why he made Adam and Eve. To get to work and build and get to ruling. He didn't say, oh my God, I'm going to make Eve dumb as hell and Adam not dumb as hell, and then they're going to be fighting all the fucking time because they're two different people emotionally and they're not meshing at all. You have to have some mesh with your partner. And it mostly comes down to the emotional and mental stuff. You could have completely different take. Like, my girl, she doesn't like half the shit I like. Gabriella can't stand motherfucking avocado. She doesn't like a lot of shit I like. And I'm like, girl, this shit is fire. What do you mean? She's like, that shit is nasty. And literally, she's looking at me like, nah, I will never eat the shit. Never. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool with me. I love that about her. It's cool that we don't have the same exact things like that. But when it comes to a lot of emotional compatibility and the ability to talk to each other, the ability to formulate a plan, because we have been formulating our plan right now, we're working on stuff right now to further our future together.
But there's also room for improvement.
There's always room to improve. That's what I'm saying. We're not perfectly matched. There's always room for improving a relationship.
That's the part of about it. That's what I'm saying. If it's
you gotta realize. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta realize if there's room for an improvement and if that person is willing to improve.
Right. Yeah.
Is this person teachable? Because some people are stuck in their ways. You're gonna spend 6-7 years dealing with someone stuck in their ways and waste your time.
It's a two-way street.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta be looking at people. That's why you need to look at people and actually study people. Don't look at them because they look good. Even if you find someone, oh, she's bad as hell. Look at her. Look at how she interacts with people. Look at how she is with family. Look at what she does on a daily. Hit her up and see what she's doing on a daily.
All right.
Do you have a job? Even if she doesn't have a job, are you an entrepreneur? What are you doing right now? Even if you don't have, or even if you're not an entrepreneur, are you in school? What are you planning? Even if you're not doing that, what are you planning to do? You see what I'm saying? People get in relationships because a person looks nice and they like the way they look. And even out here, what I noticed in Arizona, people get together because of people's names out here. You're getting together with a name and then wondering why it doesn't work out. Two of the most well-known people, I won't say famous, but most well-known people out here in the music and promoting scene. One dude, no, this is what lit. The dude and the girl, they dated because they were both really popular. She likes really tall dudes. Dude looks nothing like him. This dude is really short. He's shorter than Tony.
Oh, ain't no way.
He's shorter than you, bro. I've seen him. I've met him. He's very shorter than you. She's one of the super baddest, nicest chocolate girls out here. Pretty as heck. Getting money. She's a paralegal. She's going to law school. She does a lot with music. Like, they got together because they were popular. He was throwing a lot of badass mansion parties. It was a mutual thing. And then it got messy. The crap was all over the internet. Like, literally thousands of people, hundreds of people in Arizona were tuning into this. Because why? Because you guys got together because you guys benefited each other business wise, and you got with her because she looked really good. Because you know damn well she doesn't date guys that look like you normally. So literally you got with her, and then you're over there now crying about this girl still 7 months after you guys broke up damn near. You're crying about how she did you. Dude, you guys were never compatible. Dude, you guys were never compatible, dude.
She left me, dog.
It was never compatible.
I would have like, get your bitch ass off.
It was never compatible. You guys need to understand when you're going to date someone, stop dating them just because they look good. Stop dating them just because they made you laugh a couple times. Especially if you're trying to date, you're talking about, I want to take a serious relationship, possibly going towards marriage. Think about what you're doing. Think about it, because marriage is a really long-ass commitment. You have to have those strong foundations at the beginning. Man. You have to go through that first fight, that second fight, to see how you guys react. Like me and my girl just got into a big-ass fight. I'm pretty sure he heard it the other night. I had to walk out there. He was in his room sleep. I literally walked all the way down the street to have this talk with my girl. A couple hang-ups happened. A couple cuss words. Nothing super disrespectful, but, I mean, cuss word. We didn't disrespect each other really. It happens. That's what we learned from that. We both apologized for stuff that we said we shouldn't have, and we're like, we're going to work on that. You got to realize, okay, I can work on that.
But it's also...
you got to have someone that meets you mentally, really.
Yeah. And
mentally. You can't have someone who's this intelligent emotionally and mentally, and then have someone who's way up here. You're going to drag that person your whole life. And you guys are going to end up fighting, and probably someone will cheat you because this ain't working no more, and then you're going to end up a bunch of bullcrap. Like me and my ex-wife. Me and that girl don't belong nowhere together. We should never have been together. And I wasted 10 years being with someone that was not on my playing field. They didn't have a sense of saving money. Didn't have a sense of really consistently working. I was one of the ones working mostly, though most of the time, and had other income coming in.
See, and here's the thing, right? Is that people don't understand that y'all think marriages is just sunshines and daisies. Bro, nigga, that shit is storming in a bitch. Nigga, you gonna weather some tough days, bro. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be some days where it's gonna be good, everyone is good, but my nigga, when it's bad, it's gonna be bad.
Sometimes there's not like that. Not everybody has a relationship where it gets really bad. But this is what I'm saying, what people don't anticipate. There's going to be times, especially if you're dealing with someone who has emotional, like my girl, she's been through a lot of trauma. Most people have been through trauma. He's been through trauma. I've had sexual trauma, past trauma, child trauma, all kinds of trauma. This is the thing. You're going to get those periods where that person gets depressed.
Right.
They're not really talking to you.
Right.
You're going to start getting mad. Thinking it's you. Then you're going to argue.
Those are bad.
Sometimes those aren't really bad, though. This is what I'm saying. People need to learn how to get through that. They get so frustrated and want what they want. Yeah. They just give up. It's not even a bad situation. This person's depressed. Give them their space, and if it gets worse, suggest they get help. But don't just, there's other situations where it's not just like it gets so bad. People think, relationships are sunshines and daisies. No, they're not. But there's also periods where it's not bad. A situation's not actually bad if you sit outside and look at it. Like this person being depressed. Like, dude, you know what they've been through. They've told you. Like, think about that. That probably still weighs on their mind. Like, sometimes they're going to go through periods where they're just depressed. They don't feel like talking. Maybe they get a little attitude. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's not even at you, but it gets directed towards you because they're thinking about other crap. People get situations like that and they're like, oh, you're disrespecting me, I'm out. Or you doing this and I'm out. Like, the people a lot of weight give up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, situations don't be bad. And then you got to learn how to, that's what I'm saying. Also, not getting really married until, this is a big one, and then we're going to go to our next topics because we're already at pretty much our end time. But one thing about it is, and I'm not saying you guys can't work to build something, but this is my thing. Remember, even, and this is why you work to build something, you don't just sit stagnant in a relationship. A lot of people that end up stagnant in their relationship because they don't continue to nurture the relationship. They get in the relationship, they get married, we're married now. I don't have to do all that stuff that I did to get you. I don't have to do the flowers, really. I don't have to do the dates. You don't have to do what you did for me, really. Like, people start getting complacent. Keep the relationship fresh. Yeah. And that's why you guys should also be working towards building something. That way you guys can get money, start doing cool stuff. Like my boy Ace of Wings, shout out Ace of Wings. He's always on like taking his wife on cruise. They're always going on vacation. Like, see, that keeps the relationship fresh and interesting. That's fly shit.
Them niggas be going to Dubai.
Yeah, they just went to Dubai.
Nigga.
Now they're literally in Miami. They just went on a cruise to Miami from
That's the type of shit
California.
That's the type of shit I want to do with my girl, nigga.
Like, get money so y'all can get a relationship together and be about each other.
Because as soon as me and baby get
the way I see it, the people, like,
nigga,
relationship, wandering eyes, and all that shit in relationships happen when people don't continually pour into their relationship. Right. If you're actually focused like you should be on pouring into your relationship, you don't got time to cheat. You're always trying to figure out new things, exciting things to do with your partners, new stuff to do with your partner. You feel me? But that was just a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get on to our next good topic here. And, I mean, Angel Reese versus Caitlyn Clark. You know, I mean, there's been this big debate with that, you know. I mean, and I don't understand it because the stats don't lie. Numbers don't lie. This girl literally came into this dang game like she was walking the red carpet, posing, doing all this, posing, hitting her little poses just to come in the game and drop 4 points. That's diabolical. That's crazy work. And this girl completely says, I'm good this. She doesn't show it. Oh, she gets a lot of rebounds. Dude, she doesn't channel any points.
She's the Dennis
Rodman. A lot of her rebounds, most of her rebounds be her own misses.
She's the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA.
She's too busy trying to be a brand and not be an athlete.
Bro,
that's literally, she's that person.
You know what? You know what's gonna be? You know what's so crazy though, bro? And I'm gonna be so honest. Now that I realize why. Because they already know once they let her ass go out there and be, boy, that brand is gonna go down. Because it's gonna become a relevant thing. You're gonna be like Kwame Brown. You're gonna be Kwame Brown. You're gonna be living in the past. That's what's gonna happen.
Crazy, man.
You're literally. That's what I thought about it when I was like, but why? Like, what the fuck is her brand? And I was like, okay, there's all that podcast and shit. Yeah, you can do all that shit, but the only reason why they know you is because of you doing this WNBA shit. Or you back in college. Bro, once they boot your ass out the WNBA because you fucking suck at basketball, bro, you're that brand of yours is finna go to shit. Now, I'm just be honest. I started this shit off as a podcast. I had nothing else special behind my shit. So I don't give a fuck if this bitch flop or not. I don't give a damn. You feel me? I do this shit for my pure entertainment. And it's funny to me. You know, but you on the other hand, you need the WNBA to keep your shit going. Cause once that shit go, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, girl, get the fuck out of here. You gonna be like, oh, when I was in the WNBA, they was hating on me because I was black. No, it was not because you were black. It's because you were ass.
And kept talking like you were.
And you were just talking. And then on top of that, like Brittany, like I feel like I be seeing all these quotes where Brittany Griner was like, oh, she got Mamba mentality. And what's that? Not passing the ball?
Getting 4 buckets. Getting 4 points.
Who was it? What's that one dumbass chick? She was like, she's gonna be the next Michael Jordan of the league when she leave. No, motherfucker. What?
She doesn't have the work ethic.
I busted out laughing.
What do you mean? She has nowhere near that work ethic. Of Kobe or Jordan to
like that's
say that she's gonna be. That's disrespectful to.
That's disrespectful as hell to the two greatest basketball players.
Acting all on the court. Real ballers.
The two greatest basketball players.
Real ballers. Like, come on, man. That's disrespectful. This girl has no work ethic. She's too busy coming to the game trying to pose. Like, she did a whole photo shoot goddamn near before she got to the locker room. That's crazy work.
Doing the most.
You can't dress to the nines to come drop 4 points on us. That's crazy. 4 points? I would have got my ex-stepdaughter would have got no points, man. More than that.
Nigga, my little cousin would have scored more than that. My little cousin
Jose's daughter probably would have scored more than that. In the NBA, you could put her in one of the games.
Man, I could put my dog out there and he would drop 6 on your ass. in a heartbeat. Like, bro, you fucking suck. You suck ass. You're a terrible basketball player. It's just that point. It's just that plain and simple. It's not because of black.
I like how every time someone says something about her, then it's always a black issue.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Like, dude, Caitlyn's way better.
Literally, the stats show Caitlyn be even when they go 1-on-1. Caitlyn.
A game she wasn't even in. Angel Reese's team still lost.
But they got blew the fuck out. They got blew out.
And a game where she only dropped 4 points.
They got blew out by like 40. Like, the Chicago Sky as a team is ass. But Angel Reese is the ass of the ass. She's the worst player on that team. And that's saying a lot. And that's because they got Cardoso on the team. They need to get her a shot. I think they benched her one game and Cardoso had a fucking solid game. I could see Cardoso actually being the ball if they let her, but she too busy there with Angel Reese's ass when she ain't doing shit. I would have been put her ass on the back of the bench. Bitch, you get to the back. Fucking work your way up. You want to start the spot, work your way up. Get your ass to the back of the bench. All the way to the back. In fact, hit the floor. You a reserve. If we need you. You on the floor. You don't even get a bench spot yet. Get your ass on the floor, rookie. I can take your veterans and put you right back in rookie because I look you play like. Ronnie James didn't even play like that.
And he
came back from a heart attack.
So he had an excuse. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
That's what I'm saying. He came back from a heart attack. A year after his heart attack.
As a teenager. Had a whole heart attack.
Nigga. And he was doing better than Angel Reese. But hey, bro, you heard that Jello? You heard about Jello song, right? Cause why they say
trash?
He's a trash.
It's not Jello.
It's not Jello.
So
It's not Jello.
But whoever is producing and mixing and mastering these beats, like you can't hear what Jello rapping. Jello don't got this aggressive, loud rap style. He a calm, just pop his shit like he talking to his guys rapping. Drop that goddamn bass on that motherfucker and turn that music down a little bit.
Lower that shit, man.
That's wild behavior.
Drop that shit down a little.
You couldn't hear nothing that man was saying. I'm literally like this, and my phone play clear. Ask him. My Razor play loud as fuck.
Nigga, I play this shit on my TV, nigga.
And you could barely, I'm like, yeah, you could catch some words. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like you couldn't hear nothing. But it was too busy you trying to do this. Yeah. Nobody wants to listen to the song like this.
Right. I'm in too much of the beat.
I like to sit back and the song playing like this, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm over here at my phone and my phone play loud as a bitch. That's crazy work.
And I still hear more of the beat than the actual words.
The beat, hearing all that beat was crazy.
Whoever your producer was, fucking sucked ass, bro. Hey, Jello, whoever your producer was, fire that nigga. Hey, immediately. Hey, I'll be your producer,
you need
my
somebody
nigga.
with a crispier sound.
Cuz I'll be your producer, cuz real shit. I'll be your producer, my nigga.
That niggas rocking with you though. You catch your fans, but
like real shit. Just that
I don't know what them niggas did on this last song. They just slowed it down at their computer or something.
Yeah, they fucked that up.
I watched along with the lyrics because I couldn't understand shit you were saying because the beat was all over it. The beat all over the vocals. That ain't how it's supposed to be. The vocal's supposed to be over the beat.
And before anybody be like, oh, you don't want to burn bridges with people, man, fuck all that. I'll burn that bridge immediately. Cause nigga, what the fuck
you
is
burn
that? What?
If people tripping and acting funky, you burn the bridge.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple. There's no reason to have a long out down discussion with this. That's why this was perfect. That this is our last topic.
Real shit.
Be right at the end of our time, and this is literally the easiest thing on our topic list. Fuck that. Fuck them folks.
I'm burning them hoes. I wouldn't give a fuck. I learned that shit this year. If a motherfucker wanna burn bridges with you, hey bro, I'll give you the gasoline and the match. Fuck nigga, what are you talking about? I'll fucking gas that shit up. Light that bitch and throw it. Fuck that bridge, bitch. If you wanna see me, bitch, you gotta connect with me, goddammit. And you have to go through some people. That's how I know you're really trying to get to me. That's what I'm saying, bro. You ain't finna just be. It ain't finna be just let me just hit up Tony. Nah, fuck that. You gonna have to hit about 3, 4, 5, 6 motherfuckers before you get to me. That's on some real shit. And I'm like, what's up? What do you want? What's up, man? I don't want to hear shit from you. I ain't hear shit from you. Such and such. Bye. Fuck off my phone. And I'm gonna block you just like that. I'm gonna go about my business. Cause when I was down and out, you left me hanging. When I was at my lowest and my mental was fucked up, you left me hanging. Even when you say anytime, bro. When I ever tell somebody, hey, bro, I got you whenever you ask, I got you. And everybody, and you know, and to the thing is, you know, and I says, and it's because it's like, I'm just a genuine ass good nigga. Like, if you fuck that up, that's your fault. That is your fault, like legit. Like, and if you don't believe me, ask him, bro. I met this nigga when I first moved out here last year. Literally, it's about to be a whole year since I met this nigga. Which is crazy, ain't it? We're literally about to be 2-3 months in from a whole year of me knowing this nigga, bro. I ain't kicked it with nobody else since I've been out here but this nigga. Literally. Like, I ain't kicked it with no other nigga but this nigga since I've been out here. When I say I don't fuck with people, I mean that shit. Outside of my neighbors. That's because we stay in the same
Cool.
Nobody, they cool as fuck. They going about their business just like we do.
But we also all have a common denominator, so.
Yeah, exactly. We all love to get high on any given Sunday, on any given day.
And we're all vets.
And we're all vets. Facts. So, you know, it makes life a lot
more
easier.
We have similar attitudes.
Right.
So we get along just fine.
Facts. So it's like, you nigga, he's like, bro, he told me the same, like, bro, I don't fuck with nobody like that. Like, the only people.
I don't, literally.
Like,
I have
literally.
5 friends. I have 4 friends outside of Target that I will go, like, do shit with.
And people know
of me.
Like one of
people literally told me that is my favorite. Like, they say I'm the favorite ghost. Well, you'll meet everybody next week. But,
damn, next week?
Yeah, because Twin gets here on Sunday.
Oh, shit.
This next Sunday coming up. Next week. She comes. Yeah. Oh no, she's here on. What's today? Today's date?
Sunday.
No, the date.
Oh no, the 8th. No, the 8th.
Yeah, she gets here on Friday.
Oh, okay. That was a lot.
So yeah, but freaking, I got a couple people that I'll actually go do shit with. That's why no one knows where I be at, because I be out, but I literally be by myself.
Man.
And then if I'm not by myself, I'm with only a couple people. Like, I talk to mad people online. Yeah, people know me from the internet, but that's it.
I'm like a black ass Batman. You will never see me during the day. You will never see me during the day. You'll see me at night. I'll be out at night. You might see me out at night sometime, depending. But nigga, you will never see me during the day. I'm like Batman with the shit. I'm like 2 different niggas, nigga. But hey, look. That's all we got for today's episode. Bro, we went through like 6 topics, nigga, and I only marked for 4. That's how you know this bitch finna get lit. But hey, y'all have a good night. Be easy. Stay safe. Hey, once again, to all my fellas out there, happy Men's Mental Health Month awareness. Alright, y'all please go get help. I mean what I say and I stand on it. If you need somebody to talk to, hey, I will be that stranger you can talk to. I will drop my socials and you can be able to hit me in a DM and we can chop it up, man. Real shit. As men, we gotta be there for one another because shit, hey, men together, we strong. But once we start picking each other, once we start going our own separate ways and doing our own thing, and we turn each other down, man, you will start to become weak. So, you know, let's stick together, man. Peace.
Peace.